my dear friends, welcome to Sanja's Fantasy Kitchen. Today it's all about dessert. I'm making apple cake, amazing delicious apple cake. Stay with me and see at the end how it looks like. Okay, so first we will start separating our eggs. You will need 6 eggs for this cake. I'm gonna separate whites and yolks. Okay, so I will add 1 cup of white sugar to egg whites and mix it. I have my eggs at room temperature. I'll have some lemon zest here. It's a lemon, it's not an orange. I know it's a really orangey color, but it is lemon. And I have already juice from 1 lemon here. I think that's gonna be enough. I'm gonna add this lemon juice to my egg whites and sugar. Okay, see how firm that is? Now I'm gonna add egg yolks. Okay, so at this point you will not use your mixer anymore. You will use your spatula. And we will add our flour and baking powder and cornstarch. So I have a cup of flour, 2/3 cup of cornstarch, and I will use the 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, so I have here cup of flour, 2/3 cup of cornstarch, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. And I'm gonna add my lemon zest and mix it very slowly. That's why you don't mix with a mixer. Just fold it like I'm doing it. You see how firm that is? That's how it's supposed to be. But make sure that you mix all the dry ingredients into it. Okay, so our batter is done. Very nice, very nice. Okay, now, I always use the spray, baking spray with the flour for my cakes. I just find it much easier and better to use it without paper or anything else. And it comes off, the cake comes off so clean and nice. So that's why I always use this. So I'm gonna spray generously, side and inside, as you can see. And transfer our batter here. Okay, perfect. Now, in order to have your top of the cake when it's done flat, you have to do little tricks. You can use this trick that I'm going to show you, or you can really have low temperature. So that way your cake doesn't come in the middle of. So, but I'm going to show you this little trick. The wet kitchen towels. You can use the paper towel, but I find it this much better because it's heavier and it's actually makes it even, everything even. So I'm using aluminum foil because I don't want to burn my kitchen towels in the oven. So what I'm going to do, fold it, approximately size of your pan, but you're going to fold this way so that way you will not open it. Either so you're not going to make mistake doing it because you're going to wrap it around. Okay, I'm wrapping up my cake so that way I'm going to have a flat top. You'll see it. Okay, so I have my cake in the oven. It's 320 degrees, approximately 40-45 minutes. You have to insert the toothpick to see if it's done. Some oven takes up to 50 minutes. We'll see at the end. Now I'm going to cut our apples. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8 apples here. Well, literally, you can use as many apples you want. You know, you can use 5, 8, 10, but you know what? I am using all I have. I'm gonna cut these apples. Whoa. and actually peel them. Okay, so the peeling is already done. Now I'm going to cut my apples in small pieces. I have here 6 cups of water. Then I'm going to cook these apples until they're very, very, very soft. Okay, so our cake is done. Look at that. Amazing. Really, really nice. I'm gonna have to cut it. Probably I'm gonna cut it 3 pieces. But here first, I have my apple cooked. And I mashed it a little bit. So I drained the water from the apples because I'm gonna use that water for my pudding. Okay, and these apples I'm gonna actually mix with the sugar and some cinnamon on a stove and some cornstarch. Okay, so I will put just a little bit of avocado oil on this pan. And get these apples here. You can hear them sizzling. I'm going to add some cornstarch. You can add flour actually, but I will add the cornstarch at 2 tablespoons. And some sugar, not too much though. I'm going to put 3 teaspoons of sugar. Okay, now I'm going to add some cinnamon. And I will add some saffron. It's a very expensive spice, but I like adding a little bit to my cakes. Which I actually put some gelatin in too. Okay, this is done. Okay, so I have 2 sheets of gelatin. This gelatin is optional. I love putting it because it makes this film steady. Okay, so I put in ice cold water my gelatin to bloom it. And I have here, I add actually more water to it because altogether you have to have 6 cups of the liquid. And I add 9 tablespoons of sugar, and I have my pudding here. So now we're going to cook that. While our gelatin sits in the cold water. You can use the powder. I'm just adding because I like to add gelatin to fillings like this, but you don't have to. Still, this filling is going to be firm and nice with the pudding anyway. Okay, now we're gonna put our pudding in and start cooking it. While I'm doing it, I'm going to do my gelatin. And now I'm going to add my apples. Okay, make sure if your apple chocolate pudding it's not thick enough, you can always add a cornstarch a little bit more and get it thicker. So this has to cool down while we're preparing our whipped cream. Okay, so for the cake I'm using the fluffy white frosting mix. So I'm using 2 packages of the frosting mix. Instead of the whipping cream, this is more stable and more flavorful. To this I add 1 cup of boiling water. And mix it on very low speed for 30 seconds. And scrape the side. We're going to gradually add more flour to it. We go for high speed, 5 minutes. Okay, as you can see, that's how it is. It's much better than whipping cream, and it's more stable. Even whipping cream, when you do add the pudding or gelatin or cornstarch, it's still not stable enough. But this one, it stays this way. Okay, so we have here our cake cut in 3 pieces. And here I have some syrup that is from apple juice and water mixed. So boil that for a little bit. I'm going to put on the top of the cake so that way it will not be dry. Here I have my fluffy white. I'm going to cut the tip of it. And now we're gonna go all around. And then you're gonna spread it. And then you're gonna go around, like build a little wall. And here I have my apple and chocolate pudding here. You're gonna put right in the middle. And then spread it nicely before you put the second layer. Okay. Okay, so I have here cake already done, and I have here glaze. It is apple glaze, which I made with the 2 cups of apple juice, not the concentrate. It's a real apple juice, 1 cup of sugar, and 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. I cook it, and I add red coloring. And this goes to fridge to settle down and cool. And then we're gonna cut it. As you can see, guys, our cake looked amazing. Rich, creamy, soft. Yum. Wow. Perfect. I hope you enjoyed my video. And again, it's always a pleasure being with you. Until the next video, or next time, from Sanja's Fantasy Kitchen, big kisses.